Department of Justice staff has accepted a briefing from a left-wing organization that's painting Moms for Liberty as an anti-government extremist group.
The Southern Poverty Law Center is a hate machine in and of itself, and has labeled a number of different organizations, including Moms for Liberty, with this anti-government tag.
Moms for Liberty co-founder Tiffany Justice spoke exclusively to Washington Examiner about the Southern Poverty Law Center's brief.
The DOJ calling parents domestic terrorists, the SPLC trying to label us as a hate group, having the SPLC, an outside organization, giving briefings to the Department of Justice about moms and dads that are concerned about the fact that the majority of our kids in schools are not learning how to read is shocking and should be shocking to the American public.
Every year, the SPLC publishes a list of who they consider to be hate groups and anti-government groups operating within the United States. SPLC then publishes a heat map locating where these organizations operate. The SPLC solicited a briefing on its report to DOJ officials last summer, shortly after designating Moms for Liberty as an extremist organization, a designation it boasted to DOJ officials as the first of its kind. The department confirmed to Washington Examiner they accepted the brief from the SPLC. Moms for Liberty is specifically listed in the brief saying, quote, schools are a primary target for locally driven extremist mobilization. One group at the forefront of this mobilization is Moms for Liberty. The press release calls the organization an anti-government extremist group.
I think it's really interesting that we're actually working within the government process. You know, we endorse in school board races. In the past 2 years, we've helped over 365 people get elected to school board. And so, you know, I think we actually embody the very best about it, what it means to be an involved American in our governmental processes.
A major factor in being listed as a hate group, according to the SPLC, is how an organization approaches transgenderism. Groups like the SPLC believe blocking public schools from distributing graphic content to children and limiting restrooms in schools to a child's biological gender is an affront to LGBT rights.
It's really shocking for, I think, the American people, American moms and dads who are concerned about what's happening in our public schools, the indoctrination that we're seeing, to be considered extremists for addressing it and bringing it to light.
Confirmation of the DOJ briefing comes as other agencies in the Biden administration, like the Department of Education, has been keeping tabs on Moms for Liberty as well.
To the Biden administration, the DOJ, the DOE, or whoever else is having these backroom conversations about trying to stop Moms for Liberty from being effective in reclaiming and reforming public education, the bottom line is your time is almost up.
Justice told us no matter what the Biden administration does, she will still fight for parental rights. I'm Amy DeLaura for Washington Examiner.